Right, this is DJ Ali on StudioExpress625.com, and it's not often I kind of get interviewed to ask questions and be put on the spot by my MC.
Yeah, it's about time too, isn't it? What are we talking about? It's about time you're supposed to happen. Well, you know the first thing I'm going to ask you about, all right? You've been a DJ for many years, and you know what? We've been playing music for many years, but I want to know, what do you think about this top 100? Like, you know, I can't remember.
Miss Passionate.
Miss Passionate. What do you think?
First of all, it started with the blogger.
No, blogger. Yeah, big up the blogger.
Well, we haven't really spoken about this thing at all. We haven't gone on
social media
and said anything. And yeah, very interesting from the point of being a DJ.
Because you know what? I must say, you know, because we're going to put it out there where we do know the blogger. Yeah, we're not going to hide it. The blogger's our mate, but I've got to get the blogger 100%. He wasn't biased.
No, because even though I've known the blogger a long time, there were certain things I agreed with him, and there was a lot of things I didn't agree with him. Even his delivery of certain things.
So this is just showing you people like this. When we listen to the blogger, we wasn't taking sides.
No, it was unbiased.
It was unbiased. The blogger's our mate, and if he's got something to say to us, he's going to say it just how it is.
Even before he was blogging.
Yeah,
he would say
what he had to say.
Ali, you never played good or dodgy.
Right,
yeah,
so
I
just want to put it out there that this is not a biased thing or a personal opinion. We're just dealing with a general outline of how the blogger came about, Miss Passionate came about, and even Joe Public, who comes out every week, has got their opinions as well. But I got to put you on the spot now because more than me, I'm the DJ.
Yeah,
I'm at the forefront. I'm the one who's going to get the loudest bark if things are said, but you're the one who plays the music every week. So what do you feel? What's your honest opinion about the 100?
Well, the 100 was very interesting because there were tunes on there which I have to agree, they've been beaten out.
Yeah, well, you know that and I don't know. But
from there was tunes on there that we've been playing from Corks.
All right, and Corks is 15 years old.
Right.
So
that says it all.
But it's a good tune. But what I want to really get from you now is there's tunes on there that have to play.
Definitely. As a DJ, and there's one thing being a raver, and being fed up of certain tunes, and getting out there. But I'll give you an example. I was out the other day playing music, and I played one of the tunes off the top 10.
Okay.
Yeah? But this is even before Miss Passionate had mentioned. Yeah. So it was just coincidence that it was one of the tunes. And a young lady came up to me and said to me, "Oh, that's a very nice tune. I've never heard it before."
So as a selector, how do you kind of go around that? Because it's different. And I want who's ever watching this to realise that the MC side of it, we're there to engage the music to the people, but we're not involved in what's going to come next. So sometimes Ali might play a record and I don't even know what it is. I haven't even heard it in my life, but I've got to improvise and get myself around it. How do you get yourself around a situation like that?
Well, like I said, with things as they are, you've got to kind of just please the general public, but at the same time, please yourself as well. So it's all like a juggling act when it comes to playing music.
All right, there's a tune that I'm hearing more and more. I like the tune because it's got a bit of an intro in it, so that gives me my chance to do my thing. But Starship, Candy, I'm just going to put a couple of tunes out there that I know myself I played on the regular. So just take them two tunes, for example.
Yeah.
Why would you play Starship now?
I generally probably wouldn't play it, to be honest. I haven't played it in ages, but if I was to play it, it would be only in a situation where it's been requested at least 3 to 4 times for the night. Yeah. And my hands are tied. And, basically it might be somebody else's favourite tune. It might be something, they might have met their geezer on that tune.
So you're saying it's a situation, that record, would you say that's a situation record now?
Yeah, it is. It's the same like Candy. I personally, if I'm going to play, God knows my...
I know your opinion about it. You don't like it, but...
It's not necessarily I don't like it.
But it's been played out.
It's been played out. And if I do play it, I always kind of try and mix it in with something on the same, I play the other cameo.
Okay.
Yeah. And I try and get it out of playing it from that point of view.
But I know your hands are a bit tied. You've been requested. It's someone's birthday party.
And everywhere you play out, someone
asks for Candy. So
no matter how,
do you put that in an elite bracket of record, or you put that in the top 100? Because if it's been requested for the last 15 years, requested, not played out of choice, sometimes it is, but you're saying in your position it's been requested for the last 15 years. Do you think that tune should be recognised in the top 10 or top 100?
With that tune, you got to just put it in its own category. You know, like it's like when you go on holiday and it's one of those karaoke songs that, you know, everybody's gonna sing. You know.
Yeah, but this is what I'm trying to get at, because you see, like, we're hearing about the top 100, but I believe, my personal opinion, there's certain tunes that top 100 that shouldn't be in the top 100. They should be in the elite bracket because their tunes are requested week in.
Well, they're classics.
They're classics, and they're requested week in, week out, and they do the job for you.
Yeah.
So, Lady Passionate's opinion and other ravers' opinions about it, I think, yeah, there is tunes that you know are played every week but could be put aside or could be regenerated with another tune. But there's certain tunes in that top 100, I believe that, boy, really and truly, they should be in what you call like a Premier Division of tunes.
Yeah, but more controversial about that 100 was there were certain tunes that were sort of like just come out, you know.
Yeah.
To maybe not the people who go out generally.
Yeah.
Yeah. There were certain tunes on that list. Like if you went, like, for instance, the tune I'm playing in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah. Potential. Yeah. That's a tune, like, if you went to house dances and stuff like that, that's probably played out for you. You know.
Yeah, but if you went to a club, it's kind of new.
Or on a different circuit.
Or do you believe, as a selector, I'm going to put you on the spot now, when these kind of tunes like Potential come out and all the rest of it, is because it's a banging tune, and because those tunes are played out, everybody's rinsing this new tune, so it becomes automatically played out.
Yeah, but that's how tunes are broken. That's how you break tunes. Back in the day, if you're familiar with the industry as it was back in the day, they used to give certain tunes to certain DJs. They used to call them tastemakers.
Okay, so
right. So basically, those tunes were given to certain DJs for that tune to be, you know, propelled to be played and stuff like that.
Let me stop you there. When you say back in the day, because obviously there's going to be people watching this who might be just in their 20s or they might be in their 80s, who knows. But when you say back in there, give me an idea
I'm talking about you know, there used to be a thing called the BMG Street Team. There used to be Sony Street Team. Yeah. And those teams were predominantly there. We're talking about maybe from 2000 to say right up to 2008. Yeah. Yeah. Those years were sort of like street team era days. That's your feel now. So what you're saying to me then, so like BMG, Sony, they had special people. They had special people that would basically give certain tunes to certain DJs. To see what the response is and break the tune. And to break the tune. And do you think that method worked? That method definitely worked. Because some of the tunes that were sort of like classics. Yeah, true. I'll give you Pony, Genuine. Yeah. Yeah. A classic? That's a classic. Yeah. And it's a DJ, it's an MC classic as well. But that tune was given to certain DJs to play. Okay. Yeah. And that's how it was broken. Oh. You understand? Now, you see people, this information now, a lot of you are going to say, but hold on, Dodd, you're DJ Ali's MC, but there's a backside of it I don't get involved with. So this is DJ Ali telling you the history about how music is broken. That's how certain things were broken. Even to now, they're still not on a larger scale like that, but there are certain promotional companies that will send you a tune, will supply certain DJs tunes, and for you to play them, to break them. But as that's sort of gone away now, the DJs themselves are sort of like taking that mantle up on breaking the tunes themselves. Breaking the tunes. And that's why certain tunes you will overhear, over here. Because it's not, say for instance, you got a tune, you're an English artist, it's a good tune. Yeah, you're gonna give it to all the English DJs. You're gonna give it to all the English DJs. Or give it to all the DJs to play. All the DJs to play. And you're gonna want that tune to be played. Yeah. So everyone's gonna play it. So is it fair that because you're hearing the tune all the time, that tune doesn't get played? Argument. And that's something, who's ever watching this, log on to the email, studioexpress625@hotmail.com, or log on to the website, www.studioexpress625.com, and put your opinions in. So when we do the next show,
DJ Ali can read out the comments and tell you what's happening. So that's www.studexpress625.com, or you send us an email on studexpress625@hotmail.com. Not going away from the top 100. Do you think the influence of computers and laptops, download, iTunes has made a big difference to you, the way you play music?
Yeah, it has. It's given you the scope to kind of widen your musical variety, but at the same time, you know, it takes away that clinical. It takes away that sort of like, you know, being an art form.
So when you say an art form, like going out to look for that record,
yeah.
But would that be easier for you though? Just stay in your house and get the
No, but
what is it then?
The joy of it, of going to the record shop and standing up there. It might sound a bit weird, but
so what you're telling me now, right? Certain tunes that you used to buy back in the day, because I used to buy reggae album, well, reggae singles. I used to go to Dublin, but there was like 10, 15 man deep, and the man's just putting records up in the ear, and I thought I come here to hear one tune. So
it's that socializing on a Saturday and talking about music to other DJs and stuff like that. You don't get that anymore.
So you think the music business is not as tight as it used to be before?
Definitely not. It's you know, everybody can be a DJ now. Music's so accessible to people. You know, it's the excess of having music. It's just a click, isn't it? You know, and everybody can be a DJ.
And I'm just talking about everybody can be a DJ. To me, you're DJ Ali, Studio Express 625, out on the street. You're legendary because you've done your service. It's like almost like you was an apprentice, you're a senior, you're a manager, director, now you're the CEO. So you being in the position you are now, being DJ Ali, legendary, and all that goes with it. What is your next move in this music business? Is it to create music? Is it to boost artists? Or is it just for the love of it? What is your what's your direction in it right at this present moment now?
At the moment, like I've done 1 or 2 little remixes, and I'm trying to get back into that sort of.
You hear this though? 1 and 2 remixes.
But I'm trying to get back into it as I used to kind of be, you know, deep into it, you know. But I'm trying.
When you say deep into it, like, would you say your remixes were game changers, or they was just for the sound? I'm gonna be honest. You're my DJ, so I don't want no one to think, oh yeah, he's gonna pull his punches. Tonight is called straight DJ Ali talk and straight DOD talk. So I'm gonna ask him questions that afterwards he might even look at me and say, well, yeah, what are you really getting on with? But I gotta ask you, the remix that you've done, what's your biggest remix that you could say that made a difference to the scene?
Well, I don't know if you remember back in the day, there was a remix I did. You might even not remember it.
Yeah, we know my memory already, but yeah, I'll try my best. But go on.
It was a Fuji's.
Yes, I remember. I remember it clear. Yeah, that was it was a game changer. I can't lie. And I tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna try dig it up.
Right.
If he still got it.
Right. It's on a 10-inch press.
Right. It's on a dub plate press. So that means we're gonna have to convert it to MP3. But at some point, you'll get it and get it done.
So that was something I did years ago. Yeah, and slowly I've sort of like tried to kind of do 1 or 2, get back in there on that sort of level.
Yeah, because you did a remix of the Pony and this tune, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it never sounds. I must say, because I'm not. As a lot of people say, well, you're around DJ Ali, so you should be knowledgeable about music. Yeah, I know music, but I'm not knowledgeable as in, you ask me what artist is. If I don't know, I'm going to say it straight, we have to ask Ali. That's me. But you tell me a rhythm, and I could tell him, you know that beat, the one you play, that blah, blah. So it's a good combination, because I can't really jump in and say to Ali, yo, you know, Genuine, Ride Pony, blah, blah, play that one because it's got that beat to go. I haven't got no time in music, so it's all down to him. But my question now is, with the new DJs that's coming up, yeah, I'm gonna hit you at 2 angles. What's your advice you would give a new DJ coming to the scene that wants to break into the scene? And what advice would you give to the DJs who's on the scene now who haven't quite, because there's leagues and there's levels. So I'm not gonna call no names, but we're not into name calling. But if you understand the business, there is levels. There's division. Some in a football team, you get Beckham, for example, say great footballer, but he's even a better media advertiser. So
now.
But at the time, Rooney, great baller, but he wouldn't be as vibrant as say Beckham close-wise, because Beckham's got that swag. You now being the legendary DJ Ali, who can command that respect out there.
What advice would I give to somebody coming into the game now?
Yeah.
Basically, if I was coming, I would try and make my own niche, as in my own creative style.
Okay.
Yeah. Whether it's coming to do an intro that is different or a scratch mix, or you have to differentiate yourself from what is going on at the moment, because basically at the moment everybody can be a DJ. There's nothing different from.
So you think everybody's patterning off everybody, really?
Well, it's like a copycat situation at the moment.
Okay.
There's nobody different coming in with something different. Well, there is one or two, I would say. There is one or two.
But would you say, like, back in the days when we was playing with our so-called fellow DJ friends, everybody had a different style? Or was it we all sounded the same, but we had different characteristics?
Nah, everybody more. You kind of knew who you were listening to, and let's going back to what Miss Passionate did say.
Yeah.
She did kind of touch on that that express of things, where to say none of the DJs sound different.
Yeah, I think I hear. In one sense, I hear what you're saying. In another sense, obviously, DJs got their own identities because they got MCs that make it kind of different and all the rest of it.
That's the
but
thing.
Musically, with what's going on now, I think, would you say it's because there's too much DJs on the bill? Would you say it's because it's the people's raving now?
Well, I'll give you an example. Right, it's a bit of both, because 10 years ago, would you see anybody take out a phone?
True.
Half the raves.
Well, I'll say all the raves now. Would you say that aspect has put a dampers on what the people are doing?
Yes, because people generally don't come out to rave anymore. They more come out to take social media pictures.
True. And would you say on that point now, because they've got their phones with them, they're taking all this social media aspect and all the rest of it, do you think they're diverting from the real reason why they're coming?
Because they're not really. If you go into a rave, the tunes that are gonna be the ones that are the ones they enjoy are the ones that they know.
So, question now. I'm gonna be devil advocate now. I'm in a rave. I got my phone. Now, would you say people will take out their phone when they're bored?
Nah, I just think that generally it's just social media.
Because
the social media aspect.
I ain't gonna be lying. If I'm in a dance and it's boring, I'm gonna play a game on my phone, or I might send a text or a WhatsApp.
That's true. But
if I say rave is banging, I got my phone in my back pocket, I'm jumping up.
Not necessarily. People, even if it's banging, people take out their phones and stuff like that. I hear what you're saying. If it's boring, what if it's boring? Why you coming out?
Yeah, but could that be what the DJ's playing? Like, all right, we've had highlights. Definitely had some great highlights, but we've had some bad nights where you've even looked on and said, what? On a night like that, if you saw somebody with their phone, would you in your brain say, all right, I'm having a bad night, or you just put down to, like, you know what, just that person wasn't playing?
So if I saw somebody taking out their phone, I'm going to say to myself, boy, I'm playing something that's not really,
Well, I wouldn't say one person, but you say somebody you saw the majority of the rave now starting to slow down, sit down.
Yeah, you definitely got to look at yourself. As a DJ, your job is to entertain the people. Yeah, that's what you do. Yeah, so basically, if I'm playing something, a couple of tunes, and it's not working, I've actually got to switch it up. I've got to. I've got to do something.
Okay, but right. Question number 2. You've got a certain style of playing music, yeah? And every so often you might do another style. Do you think sometimes you might sit on a style for too long or too short even? It could be a combination that's working, but you only might have done it for like maybe a week or 2 weeks. But the people haven't really felt that style yet. Or you might have a style that you've been sitting on for like 3 months and it's over. Do you know in yourself when it's that time to switch or change?
Well, everybody gets complacent in everything.
Even
in relationships, people get complacent.
Well, let's not touch relationships because you know what they think about the DJ. But anyway,
even so everybody gets complacent in everything. Yeah, the trick is not to get too complacent.
And what do you do to keep yourself from not getting complacent?
So I would kind of freshen up every 2 to 3 weeks. Try to, even if it's playing tunes in a different order, different combination. Going back to some old school beats. Kind of mixing it up, keeping it fresh, keeping it old, just making people enjoy themselves, really.
So there's so much things we could cover in this interview because I've never interviewed my own selector before. So I'm trying my best not to hold back, but I got to give him the full force because you know what? The people are due to hear DJ Ali's opinion about what he thinks about the music scene. Now, in 2018, what's your honest opinion about the raves now?
Well, to be honest, my opinion isn't relevant, is it? Because I'm the DJ. The opinions are of the people. But at the same time, I don't think the raves are as bad as people project. Not all of them, anyway.
I can't agree with that.
Yeah?
I can agree with that. Definitely can agree with that because the simple reason why I can agree with that, there's been a lot of, it's not even bad press, controversy, that's the word.
Everybody's got entitled to
their opinion.
Yeah, definitely. You're entitled to your opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? But at the same time, you know, you've been doing this thing for a long time. You've been coming to the raves and stuff like that. And as we go back to Miss Passionate, as you did say, because, you know, it is a topic that, you know, has got a lot of people talking.
Yeah, of course.
Even the other day, I was speaking to one of the DJs in the dances. and a tune was played. It was Commit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was played. And I said to him, boy, what do you think of this tune? He goes, Ali, it's a bad tune. How can we not stop playing this tune? And I said to him, apparently, on the back of the DJs playing this tune, she's now got a deal. So
okay, yeah, because she signed Virgin, I think.
I think it was Island.
Island, yeah.
So on the back of that tune being overplayed.
Well, this is going back to my subject. I think sometimes it is a catch-22 because, for example, say that tune's been played till it's in some people's eyes it's overplayed, but now
it's still a good tune.
She's got a record deal out of it, which every artist would love to know that we, as a collective Street Sounds, have made opportunities like that happen. So they will come back to us with another tune. And if she comes back with another banger and we start overplaying it or underplaying it, she might look at it as well, boy, when you was overplaying my first hit, I got a deal.
Well, as a DJ, you should be proud to be part of that journey.
That's right.
You understand? And even as a raver, you should be proud to be part of that journey because you were one of the ones who were listening to that tune. And it's now.
Do you think you'll recognise things like that from the artists and Joe Public?
Not generally. No. I don't think so.
I rate him because I'm playing music and making people's singles get out. I ain't getting no recognition. I got to put in a call to somebody.
Yeah, but you're saying that you know, for you to be, sometimes you sit back and you take accolade from what you've done, isn't it? You know, like you sit back and you say, yeah, I helped doing, you know.
But you've been helping the scene for, say,
yeah,
I'm not even going to say how much years, but you've been helping the scene for years. But don't you think it's now time for you to get your due rewards?
You get rewards every week by people coming out and enjoying themselves. That's your reward.
You heard it for yourself, you know. His reward is
that's my
when
reward.
You people come out, party like rock stars, and do your thing. So, on saying that now, we play that. I can't even name the number of places we play that. But in your memorabilia or your catalogue of dances, give me 3 of your dances that you would say, boy, that's me.
That's impossible. That's impossible.
Well, just try remember 3 that
I'm gonna go to most recent, as in what that I played on or we've been part of or organised.
Yeah, organised, played on.
Okay, Coco White last year.
By the way, people, Coco White
this year
is DJ Ali from Studio Express and 5th Avenue, Sweet Vibes. They keep a joint birthday party. This year's going to be kept to 9th of June 2018.
Next year,
Next year, 2019, June the 9th. It's in a plush venue. That's what I'm going to say to you. Tickets are on sale now. Keep your ears logged on to those social media. That's DJ Ali625 on his Instagram. And it's PA
DJ Ali Express
on Facebook, or log on to DODD625 on Instagram, or Dodd Williams on Facebook, or log on to www.studexpress625. It's officially on the website. You get all the information, and it will continue like that. But yeah, as I was saying, so you're saying Coco White. What made Coco White different for you?
That's the most recent one I would say.
Mm-hmm. But what made it different for you?
It made it different because the effort that was behind it that people didn't see, and just to see people how it ended out in the night.
But do you think it's because you took that dance to a different level? You yourself and Sweet Vibes had an idea and said, boy, the raves are just the raves now.
It was nice to see how it all turned out. Also, because we've been on a long journey.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't know. Me and Sweet Vibes have been helping that dance from
God knows how long.
We've done the first one at Regatta.
Center, and so you're going back like 15 years.
Right. So from there to how it's turned out now, you know, like you got to turn around and say, yeah, that's fantastic. So
right.
For me, that's why I can look back and say, yeah, that was a nice dance.
Just to inform you, they've had the biggest boat on the Thames, the Dixie Queen. We've had Regatta Centre. We've had Citizens. We could name a list of venues, but I think they nailed it last year, 2018. Proper venue, coaches, lovely crowd, attire, everything. But what really stood out for you in that dance?
Well, do you know what really stood out for me? I stood up by the stage after a couple of drinks.
Yeah, I was just about to say. Another thing, people, you need to witness DJ Ali's Sweet Vibes in action on their birthday party. They do party like rock stars, but let's get to it.
Yeah, and you just look back and you see the smiles on people's faces, how they're raving, and all the DJs under one unity, and it's just sit back and just say to yourself, wow.
Right, would you say the bar that you two took it to, it's a level? It's definitely a level. It's It's not no low level. It's definitely a level.
For the amount of comments that we had afterwards, you know yourself.
Yeah, you know it's a level. So you don't have to. It's not a braggadocious thing. It's not an ego thing or nothing like that. You just know, the bar's been set. Do you think now, exposing the raver to a bar like that, do you think now we have to keep that bar up there, or do you think we can come down a little bit, or do you think we have to go try and surpass it?
No, as long as we keep it to a level of maybe that standard, which is, is quite difficult, to be honest. But if we maintain that level, everybody should be happy.
Right. Going away from even the raves, let's go into a bit about DJ Ali. This is the part I've been dying for. Yeah. Now, you've got a rave coming up, or you're playing out. Yeah. Big rave on a Saturday night. Is it a pattern, or is it a ritual? Is it a routine? Like, where do you start? Like, what's your build up? Like, do you go into your computer, change your music? Do you go to the barbers? You'll pick up your dry clean, you go and buy some new clothes, put petrol in the car, wash the car. What's giving people an insight of how you see them things?
All that and more. The Saturday is hectic.
So you get up Saturday morning, say what?
Yeah,
half 10.
Hectic.
How would you program you? And you're playing out from like 10 o'clock. How do you program yourself?
Well, do your bits and pieces in the daytime.
Bits and pieces of that.
Bits and pieces. We're not going to reveal too much.
All right, Tesco's and such the likes and as that. All right, go on. In this case, Marks and Spencer, but let's go talk.
Yeah, bits and pieces. And so basically I'm genuinely thinking about what, from the daytime, I'm kind of thinking what kind of dance it is, what kind of event it is. Is it an old school event, new school, kind of club, wine bar?
Attire?
Yeah. So you kind of set up yourself for whatever the event is.
Do you have a playlist planned in your head, or do you?
What I try to do is generally try and form a playlist.
Okay.
Of some sort, because I don't like to go into somewhere blind. As in, I'd like to sort of like set up myself and I know what I'm going to generally play with, but it's a little bit difficult.
Yeah, obviously you can't, because sometimes you might go in there and the DJ plays a tune before you. So,
right. But if you've got a body of work you can work with,
you hear that though? Body of work.
You can work with.
Man, organize.
You can work with. You can kind of, you can divert around what other DJs are going to play.
Okay.
So, then obviously, because you've got a massive catalogue, you can, if somebody asks you for something, you can easily search for it, and then you've already got it into, like you're jumping it into your playlist, not getting there and just working off hindsight or head top, as they say,
I hear you. Me being the more controversial one in the sound, because I'm the front man and I say what I say, I do what I do. Without calling DJs names, what's the most annoying thing a DJ can do before you come on?
The most annoying thing?
Yeah, what's the most annoying? What really pulls your goat?
He plays something that has already been played already.
Okay.
Obviously, you're not paying attention to what's going on. Yeah, that's annoying. And maybe I'll say another thing that's sort of like a little bit is switching a genre of music
just before you're gonna come on.
Just before you're gonna come on.
Okay, so those things get up your goal. But I tell you what's getting up my goal right now. It's all these records and that was good, but these laptops just kind of turned off now.
The power's gone.
Okay. So anyway, we're gonna have to continue the interview with no music, but don't worry about it. This is live, and this is Studio Express 625 Radio, www.studioexpress625.com. Right. So that's one of what DJs at the moment in our scene. So you can call name, but this is praises. This ain't knocking no.
No, I wouldn't knock anybody.
Right.
Some people think that being a DJ is easy.
It's not. I have to admit to that. Being an MC, a DJ, being a sound who's out there ain't easy.
'Cause even if I give you the laptop, yeah, and all you're seeing is words.
Yeah, I'm lost. I've been a christening before. He said, take control. And after the third record, I'm not even pulling my ear out. I don't even know what I'm doing now. I'm lost.
So
I'm just pressing anything.
You have to know your music. And especially some of these people who will come up to you and sing a certain tune and say, yeah, you know the one. You know
and then you don't know the one because that's happened many a times as well.
I ain't got a clue.
So the years of experience you've been in the business, and you've made an impact in the business, and you've made a good name for yourself in the business. What's left for you to do?
Oh no, but you didn't. You asked me a question. I didn't even answer the question, to be honest.
What was that one?
That was the question. Who do I think?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah. Without jumping the gun.
Yeah.
Who do you think right now is giving you a run for your money?
Well, everybody's giving a run for money, but DJs that will keep you on your toes.
Well, give me a few. I need to know who.
Sweet Vibes, he will keep you on your toes. The reason why he'll keep you on your toes because he doesn't like anybody playing better than him.
So would you say that's more?
And it's a more of an encouragement.
That's a good thing though.
Yeah, definitely.
He's putting a spice on your foot.
Definitely.
All right, give me another DJ.
Definitely. Off the top of my head, another DJ who I think is a very good DJ is DJ Legs. Yeah. One thing about Legs.
Consistent.
When they're talking about consistency, we're talking about.
Big up DJ Legs. Big up DJ Legs. Latest edition. And by the way, if you don't know who DJ Legs is, he represents latest edition, and he's a pioneer. He's not even he's a pioneer.
We're talking about consistency, definitely from the 90s, early 90s. DJ Legs has been
I'm solid.
Very consistent.
Solid.
Nigel B. They are names that are predominantly out there, but these are DJs that will.
Well, the question I ask you is who keeps you on your toes. So whether the name's out there or not, it could be even a little man.
No. I'm going to mention certain DJs as well who I think will.
And when I say little man, I don't mean little man as in a degrading way. I mean it could be a man that plays music, but he's not out there every week. Because there's some good DJs out there.
Yeah, definitely.
But don't play it every week.
Definitely.
But maybe they don't want to play it every week.
We're talking about game changers.
Yeah, game changers.
Yeah, we're talking about game changers. Desi's another one.
Yeah, game definitely. Enough respect, Desi G, because you are a definite game changer. And once again, I got to put you in the Pioneer League.
Definitely a game changer. A gentleman who's coming up the ranks, and he definitely does a set where you think to yourself, he kind of knows what he's doing. Is D-Mac,
Big up D-Mac.
D-Mac, he's when he plays different.
Yeah, he plays different, and he tries to squeeze some different remixes.
Yeah,
and
he's different. He's different.
I've had an opportunity to MC with D-Mac before, and he's got a clue. So big up D-Mac. Keep it moving.
Yeah, generally, most of the DJs I play with will
keep you on your toes.
Yeah, definitely, because that's why they're on the bill.
When you do things like this, when you're interviewing, especially in our circle, you got to really be careful how you explain things and do things. So I'm gonna put a disclaimer on this one. If your name ain't mentioned, it doesn't mean that DJ Ali doesn't rate you. It just is that we're having an interview, you're doing it off the top of your cuff, and your name ain't. Because I know what this scene's like. A man would see the interview, boy, he never called my name.
I'm not going to go through every single.
Good DJ, be here all night. So
yeah.
I don't want no one to think, Studio Express, DJ Ali, don't rate me. He didn't mention his name in the interview. It's not about that because
people don't think that anyway. I wouldn't think they think that anyway.
Well, just in case they have one or two, because in this game, once it goes out, it's out, and you can't stop it. So I don't want no one to think that he only mentioned those names. He don't rate nobody else. It's not that. It's time, and you'll be here all night because there's a lot of good DJing. And we could cover reggae, soul, jungle.
Yeah, because I've even.
Yeah, you haven't even touched his own.
Yeah. I'm just going off the ones that I play with predominantly.
When you're not playing Studio Express and you go out, what's the kind of scenery you like to go to?
I go to everything.
You got to hear what he said?
Everything.
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 That could be Bangara,
Yeah, I go to everything.
Afrobeat.
I don't limit myself to any one genre of music. Yeah, because, you know, you learn so much of other DJs, isn't it? You know, you go somewhere and they will play a particular style, or, you know, they will do something and you say to yourself, yeah, I could learn from that. Because you never stop learning as a DJ, do you?
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah, you never stop learning. So you can always learn something of somebody.
Right, you're also a promoter.
Yeah, one or two.
One and two, but yeah, he's also a promoter. So, being on both fences, what's the most annoying thing that Joe Public can do when you're a promoter?
Well, one of the most annoying things is people turning up late. Or turning up, you know, when there's only 2 hours. For a promoter, that's the promoter's nightmare. And every promoter will tell you that. It's a promoter's nightmare.
But do you think the reason why they turn up late because they only want to come to the part of the rave that's banging, or do you think it's just a culture thing that is being embedded in these people
I
over
just
the
think
years?
it's a culture thing, because you go everywhere around the world, it's the same thing, more or less.
But our scene especially, for example, say, you keep someone that's like Scala, you keep O2, you keep that kind of venue, and they're still rolling at these times. Do you think, is it down to us or yourselves, not us?
I think one of the things as well is people probably think, well, the DJs are not going to get there early, so why am I going to get there?
But you know what? Being fair, they've got a point, because, okay, me being a raver, I've bought my ticket. I want to be at my house from 10.
Yes. Why wouldn't you? You've bought your ticket.
Right, but then why is it, in your opinion, as a promoter's cap, not as a DJ cap?
To be honest, I haven't sat down and asked people why did they come out so late. I've never done it. You know, I'm only saying it on
what you see.
What I see on hindsight, or, you know, you say to yourself, you know, why can't they come out earlier?
And then putting back on your DJ cap, why do you come to dances late?
I generally come to dances the time the promoter tells me to come.
Okay, so do you think it's down to the promoter then?
It's down to
tell the
promoter.
DJs get here by this time.
Yeah.
Do you think they should advertise that? For example, Studio Express will be there at this time. Special Touch will be there at this time.
I'm not sure. Well, do people want to hear their DJ at that time? Or, you know, I don't know.
So you just follow what the promoter is doing. We get there. So you're in the dance now, and the crowd's bubbling. What dictates your...
But saying that, even if the promoter puts, say for instance, the DJ like Special Touch or Studio Express was coming. Say for instance they put Studio Express was coming at 10 o'clock. Would those people come out at 10 o'clock?
True. Well, something that might have to be tried and tested. Who knows? Leave that one the right way that one is. But you're in the dance is bubbling now, people's on this, and you see a vibe. Would you then look at the vibe and say, you know what? I can do that, do this, do that, or you just say, all right, when I get on, I'm gonna change it a little bit. What's your, like, when the crowd? I'm not talking at the start of the dance, because the hardest part is to start a dance.
Yeah.
We all know
definitely.
That. But I'm talking when it's in mid heat of the dance now. What's your idea? What's your achievement after that? Do you want that crowd to be jumping even higher? Do you want to take? What do you think?
You want the crowd to go through your journey, innit? Like when you're playing music.
Yeah.
Like they need to see you deliver, you know, and take them on that musical journey. And, you know, obviously, the more they're raving, the bigger the buzz you get as a DJ.
So it's definitely a buzz thing. So with buzzes come ego, with ego comes personalities. But you're a very laid back guy. And over the years, you ain't changed. The hype ain't got to you to the point where people say, boy, he's hype. You know, you've always been the same. So what do you do to keep that kind of contained?
Well, you just keep it leveled amongst yourself, innit? You know, like, you know, at the end of the day, you know what kind of person you are. I'm not going to try and be somebody I'm not.
Listen to that part very carefully. I'm not going to be someone I'm not. So basically, don't be an actor. You can only act in one movie at a time. Yeah, back to DJ Ali.
Yeah, so I'm not going to change who I am. You know, that's me, innit? You know, at the end of the day, that's why when the crowd, you know, like in the height of a dance, I'm not going to get flustered, because that's not me.
So you're just calm, cool, and collective. I love it. I'm not
going to get flustered. You know what I mean? So that's why I think I can just, you know, continue to kind of play the style I can, because, you know, I'm not gonna panic. You know, it's not gonna happen.
Would you put that down to the years' experience?
Yeah, a bit of both and a bit of my personality.
True, because we've played in some big dances, big sounds, and you've kept your head, done what you've had to do, turn the place over and come on. Right, DJ Ali is DJ Ali, but there's always the other side of somebody. Now, when DJ Ali ain't around the decks, he's at home chilling, do you still seek about music? Does it still involve music?
Yeah, to a certain degree. There's always going to be music. You're always going to hear something. You're always going to be looking for something. You know,
So you would say music is definitely a big part of your...
Yeah, definitely. Because you never switch off, do you? Because you might be going in the car, you might listen to the radio, somebody plays that tune, you know what I mean? You like hear it, you say, well, yeah.
All right, the question I'm going to ask you now is, and the question that I get asked for you is, when do you think DJ Ali's going to stop playing music? Or do you think he's going to stop playing music? And I always say the same thing.
I get that question.
I don't know.
I get that question every week. And,
so have you got a cutoff point?
I wouldn't say I got a cutoff point, but, you know, you kind of slow down a little bit and more quality, not quantity, you know, at the end of the day. And, you know, because you have to give the young DJs time to come through. Yeah.
True.
Yeah, definitely. And that's one of the things I kind of regret not doing, to be honest, is bringing through a protege. Yeah.
But do you think it's too late?
I wouldn't say it's too late, but, you know, like, you got to find that right person. You know, like, you've built up something from, like, the last...
Basically, what you're saying, you're coming like you're a guru on the thing in a DJ. You just don't want to bring in nobody and mash up your thing.
That's right.
So here what I'm going to say to you, right?
So there is room.
If you're a DJ, yeah, and you're a good DJ, the benchmark has been set already, and you hear what DJ Ali said to you, don't mash up his thing. So if you're a good DJ and you feel you really got what's going on, give us a hook. Give us a holler. www.studexpress625.com.
It could be male or female. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You know?
Yeah, this is what the legendary DJ Ali just told you. It could be male or female. As long as you can play music and you've got a good idea and you're not going to mash up his thing, www.studexpress625.com. Now, before we end the interview, yeah, a simple question I'm going to ask you, because I don't even get touched. You know, when I really check it over the years, we even have this own conversation amongst ourselves.
Yeah, definitely not.
So I'm going to ask you, what's your 3 top artists?
My 3 top artists? Wow. Boy, so people always ask me that. That's another question people always answer me as well. What's your favourite tune? And I can never answer that. One of my favourite artists, I've got to say, I love his catalogue, is Leroy Hudson. Yeah. He's definitely one of my favourite artists.
I do believe our mate EastEnders is bringing him over.
Well,
yeah,
I understand that as well.
Yeah,
so that's an artist I absolutely love his work.
Did you see him in concert last time?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, bad. He's bad.
I must say, I went to one of the days, and I'm not saying I'm into Rare Groove, but I'm not into Rare Groove line. But I must have said that seeing him live gave me a different perception of Rare Groove. So I'm going to take my hat off to Mr. EastEnders who brought him over and keep up the good work.
Yeah. Off the cuff, I would have to say another artist who I grew up with when I was younger, listening to his music, was Dennis Brown. Because I seen him live as well in Jamaica one year, years ago.
That's how the man living.
Years ago.
I don't even. The last time I saw Dennis Brown was an album, but he saw him live.
This was
you know what I'm saying to you?
But this was because, you know, Ron that passed away.
Yeah, big up Ron.
He had connections, or he knew his brother, and you know.
You see the lights. This is what I'm saying. Behind the scenes, there's a lot of things that people don't know. Like, I've had the opportunity to see him, but DJ Ali's been to see him. Another classic moment, we saw Earth, Wind and Fire.
Yeah, that was a nice one.
Yeah, so we've had a good journey, but the journey's not about me. It's about my selector DJ Ali, who's been in this thing for years. He's legendary. He's played with some of the biggest sounds in the world. He's played around the world, and he's mentioned Dennis Brown. So he mentioned Leroy Hudson. Give me a reggae artist, a dancehall artist that is in your eyes is the one.
One of my favourite dancehall artists it's either got to be Buju or Capleton. Out of them two.
That's a hard one. That's a hard one.
And I'm more swaying to Buju. Only because, from when we was playing out from the 90s, we kind of, beating his tunes out.
Yeah. Buju was definitely a big artist that made us.
Capleton.
No, I'm not knocking both of them. Both of them on the same part.
But out of the two, I'm more swaying with Buju.
And I would have more sway with Capleton. So that's the balance of Studio Express 625. Right. Well, we're going to cut the interview here. There's going to be more interviews with various DJs, artists, and coming up during the Studio Express's radio journey. I'm going to say thank you very much, DJ Ali.
Yeah, it's been eye-opening. I obviously haven't answered all the questions that you put to me, but I'm sure we covered them off the ground. We'll review it.
Yeah, we'll review it in the future. If we need to come back to it, we'll come back to it. So you're logged on to StudioExpress625.com radio. And what can I say? Keep logged in and check out the YouTube, check out the Facebook, check out the Instagram. And I'm going to leave DJ Ali to give you all these details about Instagram, Facebook, and all the rest of it. Yeah. And also remember, we're looking for a protege DJ, whether female or male. So the rest is down to DJ Ali to give you all the details.
And you can catch me on DJ Ali 625 at hotmail.co.uk. That's my email address. Also, Instagram, DJ Ali 625. Facebook, DJ Ali Express. And also, you can catch us at Cocktails each and every first Friday of the month at Station 31. And that's our resident night spot.
So, and if any more information, just log on to the big one. Yeah, www.studioexpress625.com. And it's all up there. The gallery, pictures, music, events, podcasts. It's all happening. So people, keep logged on. www.studioexpress625 radio. It's happening, y'all.
Yo.